What's going on, guys? Master Turkey here, back with yet another video, this time taking a look at the Retro Fighters Brawler 64 controller. This is an updated controller for the Nintendo 64 that features better ergonomics and sort of a newer look and more modern feel to the old classic Nintendo 64 controller. Right off the bat, I'd like to say that the packaging is really nice and does resemble something that maybe would have been shipped with the Nintendo 64 back in the day. It looks like it has a longer cord, which is awesome. Everything feels new and clicky. The D-pad feels really good. It is a little shorter, like as far as the height goes. Everything is a little bit shorter. The buttons are a little shorter than, say, the original N64 controller. Everything feels really quality, and again, it's pretty hard when you're comparing an older controller to a new controller, but all of the buttons feel good. It feels very comfortable in the hands. I could see how playing this for a long period of time would be pretty easy to do. I really do like the shoulder and the trigger buttons. It brings a new modern feel to retro gaming. I love that the analog stick still resembles the octagon of the original Nintendo 64. It feels really good, and the raised part of the stick itself feels much more comfortable and easier to use than, say, the original Nintendo 64. You still get your rumble pack slot and basically everything that comes with the N64 controller, with the exception of the trident. So that's going back to this whole new updated ergonomics, better feel. It looks and plays like a modern Nintendo 64 controller. All in all, I'd say the build quality is really good and the controller is very comfortable in your hands. I'm just one of those weird people who actually found that the Nintendo 64 controller was quite comfortable and fairly easy to use. I never got annoyed by the shape or anything like that. It's possible that my hands were much smaller at the time of playing it, since I was probably 10 or 12 or something like that when I actually used the Nintendo 64. But if you're one of those people who didn't like the original Nintendo 64 controller, there is a new modern one just for you. All in all, I'd say that the build quality is really good, and if you're looking to get an updated, modern Nintendo 64 controller, the Retro Fighters does have you covered. That's going to do it for today's video, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Cheers.